that song conveys so poignantly the deep longing for our return to heavenly home. It also carries the promise for our return. With these lines, "Then shall we come to thee, then shall our sorrows have an end, thy joys shall we see." The lyrics don't say why fair Magdalene has dried her tears or why she's seen no more to weep. But I think it's the same thing that dries our tears. We release ourselves to what's moving underneath the purification. We turn our hearts to heaven, and then we begin to sense what's being born through the cycle. And that dries our tears. We begin to let heaven move our hearts and thoughts. We begin to smell the cinnamon, to see the palms of new life spring in and around us. We begin to feel the joy that abounds in our happy heavenly home. We begin to know the true meaning of Jerusalem and feel it. Like Jaehyung-nim last Sunday gently led us to remember our true name as we chanted Yehovah.
네.
The return to heavenly home is what's moving underneath all this purification. We need to know that. We need to feel it. We need to be channels for it. That's how heavenly home will return. We're not facing the level of horror many are on our planet. We are truly privileged, and with this privilege comes great responsibility. Not to try to solve the problems at the level of the symptoms. There will be many others who do that, and we can be thankful for them. But the responsibility that we carry because of our understanding is to be the answer to the problem and to steward this birth, this great transformation, the return to heavenly home. That's something we can do every day in countless ways. We can bring the atmosphere of heavenly home by loving, enfolding, and supporting other people. By knowing that in each cycle there's something heaven is giving birth to, and that we can be channels for that. When a person experiences things falling apart in their lives, we can help that person discover what's coming together of new strength, new clarity, new beauty. When a door closes in a person's life, we can help them see the new door that life is opening. We can help the person see there is a birth underway. And we will have the wisdom to do that as we practice this in the challenges in our lives, large and small. And as we deepen our understanding of how to play our part in this long-awaited transformation for humanity. There is understanding essential for humanity's return to heavenly home. We need to cultivate our part of that.
네.
Learn and understand it, yes, but also experience it, not just think about it. Our seminars give wonderful opportunities for that. For people both to deepen their understanding and to feel heavenly home, to actually experience it together. Through these, we are planting seeds for humanity to return to heavenly home. And we can do this whenever we gather. As Jesus said, whenever two or more are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. There is heavenly home in the midst of them. there has to be massive purification to cleanse the corruption that is devastating our planet. You know that, don't you? Many people speak about, oh, I can't wait till things go back to normal. But not many people think about, where will normal take us? I have glimpses of that when I hear, for example, the Russians hope to take advantage of the Arctic melting. One plan is to build floating nuclear power generators there and sell them for money to many countries. Can you imagine what that would unleash? The potential for nuclear disasters all over the planet? So even when our planet is aching from persistent rape of it, still there are those who seek to squeeze every drop of self-advantage out of it. That's happening in many places, in the Amazon rainforest, and many, many more. So who wants to live in that future? That's why I say our job is to be the answer, to steward the transformation that humanity must have to return to heavenly home. And as I said, there's something we can do on that every day to experience ourselves heavenly home. As Laura noted, for some this may be quite a leap. So I want to give a little bit more hint on how to feel the return of heavenly home. It helps to regularly ask yourself this question: what is my heart open to? In a moment, I want to read a few lines of guidance that came to me 22 years ago that actually answer that quite in deep, intense language.
Yeah.
But to put it in really basic terms, you can either open your heart to what's falling apart and is disintegrating, or you can open your heart to what is being born through all of that, as Uyan said, is innate in whatever compulsions you're feeling. The innate knowing within each of us already knows heavenly home. It is the butterfly that is just waiting to come forth from each. So I want to read these words because I think it fits our current cycle on the planet very well, and it gives guidance for what should I open my heart to.
Right.
Be not distracted by that which must disintegrate, for it is but evidence of my coming forth. So imagine if you were a caterpillar and you're in the cocoon and you notice, I'm disintegrating.
Right.
What would happen if the caterpillar then said, oh no, this is wrong, I'm getting out of here? Would a butterfly ever come forth? No. For I am coming forth, and all that remains will be in alignment with my being. Open your eyes to see all that is before you, but see, especially see, that which resounds my being, and magnify that with all that you are. Use your inner eye, for I am here with you, closer than breathing, and my love will transform you and all that you see. So, let's be the answer, and together steward this long-awaited transformation for humanity to return to heavenly home. Thank you.